How would you handle me in an MMA fight?
I'd be right, in a corner fucking screaming.
What up, Maniacs? Shakiel Mahjouri here, and you know who this is. She is the host of Oral Sessions and one half of Throwing Down with Renee and Miesha on SiriusXM. Plus, she managed to fit this in with a 3-month-old baby, so I'm gonna call her the triple threat, Renee Paquette. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Yeah, nice to hop on. trying to juggle it all.
Who is aggressively coughing in the car?
Give you one guess.
The man of the hour, of course. And we will get to him. Actually, maybe he can chime in from the corner because I have a question about him from you. We'll get to it.
Okay.
We'll get to it. But we are here to talk about MMA first and foremost. Before we even get to that, can we talk about our shared obsession for Kraft mac and cheese? Because first I see the ice cream, and then I see the beautiful birthday display that Jon prepped up for you.
Who love it comes in the form of a Kraft mac and cheese cake. It was innovative. It was romantic. The best part was the ketchup heart on the side of it. Yeah. That was really the nicest touch. But I also just got more of that Kraft mac and cheese ice cream in the mail. So there's no shortage of mac and cheese in my house.
Have we ventured into the hot Cheetos mac and cheese? Because I got a box waiting for me at home.
I have a box waiting too. I've not had it yet, but I do have it.
Okay. Next time we do this, if we make the time work out, we'll do a taste test or something.
Done.
So I know you talked to Miesha recently saying, you know what, I'm willing to get punched in the face. Let's do this. Maybe it'll happen one day. So I just wanted to run you through a little scenario here about sort of your dream MMA debut. So the first question is, you have 3 people in your corner. Who are they going to be?
Well, it would definitely, my husband for sure. I feel like his shit talking skills is something I need a little bit more, maybe just to learn a little bit. I also just like his swagger for my entrance. I think I can lean on him for that. Josh Barnett chimed in through Twitter, saying that he thinks that he could scrounge up enough change from a couch cushion for me for this fight that I'm pondering up. So I think he would be a great person, though Miesha argued that. So I think Miesha would have to be the third, of course.
Love it. And I imagine so. Good. That's a good setup you got going.
I think that's a really good setup. It's a great place to start.
Yeah, champions all around the place. 2
UFC badasses. My husband, pro wrestling savant. We've got it all.
Yes. What would the walkout song be?
Dude, I would always joke that my walkout music would be Bicycle Race by Queen. But gosh, maybe Under Pressure. I just feel like you can't go wrong with Under Pressure. It's a crowd pleaser. I feel like people could really get behind it and know the lyrics. Yeah, Under Pressure's a good one.
Terrible.
I think Under Pressure.
Bicycle's better than that shit.
Oh, no. You know what? I'll side with you on this one, Renee, because it was my birthday on Saturday. Happy belated birthday to you as well. And we did some Under Pressure in the karaoke room. So you got one on your team. And if it had to be some sort of celebrity-esque crossover, do we have a dream opponent in mind?
Ooh.
I fucking know.
Oh, Jon says he knows, but I'm nervous what he's going to say. He won't chime in. I don't know who it is. Oh, no, he's an idiot. Gosh, I would say celebrity crossover fight. God, who would be great? I mean, it doesn't have to, I guess it should be a woman. So I kind of liken this to Tanya Harding when she started boxing. So maybe I could get Tanya Harding to dust off her old boxing gloves and her and I could go at it. Not that we have any beef between us to begin with, but I'm basically modeling my pro fighting career after her pro fighting career.
That kind of gives me some Evander Holyfield, Vitor Belfort vibes, but it's okay. We'll let it slide.
Yeah.
So obviously people in the pro wrestling space know you very, very well, and now you've got what I really like about the show with Miesha. I know you guys had Dan Lambert on, and I love that it kind of can straddle that line between all the different stuff that Fight Nation does. Can you talk a little bit about your relationship with MMA as a consumer, as a fan, whatever the case may be, for people who might not be as in the know?
Yeah, I've watched along, basically since, I would say 2008 probably is when I started to get into it. I'm kind of guesstimating on, I can't remember the first one was a UFC team to Canada, and they had their first show in Montreal. But I was able to go to that first show. GSP was fighting, to be able to like see him in that element and to hear. Oh, sorry, you like lost the video from the tunnel. Sorry.
All good, all good.
And to yeah, just to like hear those hits connecting, hear those studs. Like that was my first real experience any MMA. And then yeah, just watching the pay per view. Like huge MMA fan, so it's constantly in our house. So whether it's like through osmosis or what, it has been in and around my life for quite some time.
I teed it up at the beginning a little bit. You've got the best driver in the game getting you to the airport. I can't help but wonder, he's got this match coming up with Nick Gage. I saw Dark Side of the Ring and some of the clips about the pizza cutter to the head and the pizza cutter to the mouth. How do you emotionally prepare for something like that, whether or not you're actually going to be there to watch?
I mean, I just kind of, grit your teeth and bear with it. It's, you watch it. I watch everything because I'm like keeping an eye to see what level of insanity we're really working with. So that I can yell at him once he gets back home to, he's scared the shit out of me, especially with somebody like Nick Gage. I mean, these two are going to absolutely like push the envelope and do some terrifying things. But it's his expression of art. So
yeah,
I've got to enjoy it all.
Well, I love the support. I think that's a beautiful thing. So I wanted to flip that. Let's say you were to take an MMA fight. How do you think Jon would handle it?
How would you handle me in an MMA fight?
I'd be right. I mean, in a corner, fucking screaming. Fucking
That he'd be there. He'd be my corner man.
We'd be up at 6 a.m. Fucking running.
Yeah.
He would put me through my fight camp.
What a support system. Well, hey,
I know, right?
I love the way this worked out. As we finish up here, Renee, very quickly, I want to give the internet something that they can totally misrepresent here.
Right.
Where are you most likely to pop up next? The UFC, NHL, or AEW?
Good question. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think not the NHL. I feel like they've already laid all their cards out there. So we'll take the NHL off there. But, that's something I could always pop up on. AEW, I could always just piggyback on these flights my husband's getting on. Who knows?
So I will candidly say I'm so excited this is the last interview of the day, because one of the things that really got me considering going into media or broadcast or anything like that was a little program on the Score called Right After Wrestling with Renee Paquette, Arda, Ocal, Mauro Ranallo, hometown hero, and Jimmy Corderas. So I just got to ask, any fond memories of not just working with those guys, but seeing Arda now killing it on ESPN, Mauro killing it just about everywhere, and obviously the same can be said for you.
It makes me so happy. It's really so cool. Like, it blows my mind to look back. I mean, I'll use Arda as like the example. It's like everything he's been able to do, and him showing up at ESPN, and that dude just works so hard. He makes it work. I mean, whether it's him doing NHL, it's him covering video games, it's him jumping on Sports Center. I mean, he finds a way to just get in there and get that work done. So I couldn't be more proud of him and like the career that he's been able to carve for himself. Mauro Ranallo, one of the best voices in all of combat sports. The fact that I was able to like start my career around him, that was like one of my first experiences of being around anyone of his caliber. And even when he joined WWE for a little bit, it was so nice to be able to see him in there, and yeah, just to like reconnect with somebody like him and follow his career along the way. To even somebody like Jackie Redmond, NHL Network, and she's got all sorts of really, and now working with Turner, connecting with the NHL side of things. It's really cool that we had such a good group of people as a part of the Score. And as much as it was a great group of talent, I give so much credit to the Score for really just letting us be ourselves. And they really nurtured our talent. So I think that was such a great jumping off point for all of us.
Last thing. Were you in a Kelly Clarkson music video back in like 2005?
Yeah, baby. Kelly Clarkson, Tom Green. Listen, I was paid. I would show up wherever I could. I was auditioning for whatever. It was like commercials, music videos. I was doing whatever. I was getting my hustle on.
I love it. Well, we'll leave the Kelly Clarkson behind the scenes stories for another time. Renee, I'm sure for the people who don't know, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, which is at Renee Paquette. My podcast Oral Sessions drops on Tuesdays and Thursdays everywhere that you get podcasts. And then Throwing Down with Renee and Miesha, that is every Monday from 2 to 5 on SiriusXM Fight Nation.
Guys, if you like this video, hit subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. Renee, I want to thank you so much. This has been a real treat. In the car, in the airport, you're still making the time, so I appreciate that greatly. And I'm looking forward to when we can do this again.
Thank you so much.